And Mr. Elf is here! Visited the clinic and was given medication that day. The defense has the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match a prescription that was given to Mr. Elf. Glenn Elk's murder hid the body in the restaurant kitchen. At which time, this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Yes, you know what I'm talking about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body! You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. Did you do it? Answer the question! Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. You were forced by who? Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at that table? Bingo. I knew it. Maggie was telling the truth. Gladly, Your Honor. It's just one more thing I need to do. I've got to break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. Did you carry the body by yourself? Maggie too? Why did you hide the bodies? Who is he? Yeah, you're right, Maya. If you won't tell me, I'll tell him. What reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? Yes. I can't finish a cross-examination without establishing his reasoning. I just have to prove it with evidence. So you're claiming that all you did was hide the bodies, is that correct? You might as well stop dancing around the real issue. It really doesn't want to tell us who the real killer is. It's not a bad idea, Maya. Oh, I know exactly who the real killer is. And why Mr. Armstrong refused to tell us who he really is. Oh, I know exactly the reason and who forced him. Would it be this? Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Armstrong, you have $500,000 debt, don't you? This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man. A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you. A business rendezvous, huh? I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. The poison in the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well? Mr. Godot. You will summon the Superior Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue. Very well. I have no intention of giving up at all. We are going to finish this case tonight! And possibly start on the fourth and second to last case. So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. Indeed. I wish I could agree, Maya. When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth. I don't know. If that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Detective? No, detective, it is not a top knot. It is a bun. True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you can get a fingerprint analysis done in an hour? In that case, which one? Prints on this for me. If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this? Yeah, I think it's time we solved the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to. It's pretty much the final showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre? Could have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge. No need to shout, we can all hear you. There's no point struggling, you're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. I'm the one who hold you in. Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct? You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? I happen to enjoy some courtroom dramas myself, including the newest series, All Rise. I'm not scared of some phony. Huh. Bullshit. Huh. Try me. I'll be glad to tangle with the tiger, and I'll fucking... You know what? Screw it. I'll tame him. Heh. Fine, fine. I know that, Your Honor. Get out from under the table, Maya. Now! Alright, you little fake. You're mine! Taking you down once and for all. That doppelganger is going down! Sure about that? Talking about 1 month ago, you know. Sharp, huh? Is he talking about Viola Cadavarini? Sketchy schedule, that's an understatement. What the Tiger did on December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. Mr. Tigre, if you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail. Oh, shut up, Godot. Objection, Your Honor. No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately. The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day as well? No. Mr. Tigre, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony. You didn't know Mr. Glenelg? Really? Wish it were that easy. So I take it you got a lot of customers at your black market loan office? Sadly, that's true. Admirable, my ass! Went through compromise. Bullshit. He's a goddamn crook. That's what he is. Only someone who's only someone who's fuck it. I'll just go on and say it. Only someone who's that desperate would actually borrow money from a loan shark. Oh, I'm not falling for that. Too dangerous to press things without knowing where they might end up. Just focus on gathering information at the moment. Now then, Mr. Tigre, would you mind repeating your testimony from the beginning, please? Yeah, and it better be you! I don't buy that. You haven't even heard of the incident that occurred at Trabian? Oh, you're a real asshole, Godot. Jackass. Hell, I'm not falling for that. Too dangerous to press things. Never saw him before? Bullshit. I don't buy it. Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre. You claim you didn't know Mr. Glen Elg? It appears that Mr. Elg knew you. Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger, and the date, December 3rd. So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Elg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. He's lying. He never actually met with the victim? That's a lie! It's time I nailed this guy. No. Logical? I don't buy it. Gladly, Your Honor. I'm taking out this damn phony tiger down for good. I don't care about your big deal. The only big deal you're gonna be doing is confessing to murder and getting your ass hailed to jail. Yeah, your name was written on the victim's calendar. It's told me all you want. Stay on topic, please. You had never met the victim before. How do you explain this note he left? That's very strange. According to the manager of the firm where the victim worked, December 3rd was the date he had to repay his loan. It wasn't due to discuss borrowing money, but repaying what he owed. So you did meet Mr. Elk then? So your meeting wasn't supposed to be at Trabian then? Yes, I know that. So you're in your office on the day in question? He didn't show up? And you yourself didn't go to Trabian? Never? Not even once? Not likely. So I'm convinced that this guy's behind the entire thing. Of course. So we can't afford to give him time to think of ways to plug the leaks in it. I've got to nail him while I still can. No liar? Bullshit. Oh, we'll see about that. No, I'm not buying it. He's lying. Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? We found them in your office at Tender Lender. They're from that restaurant. If you really have never been to Trabian before, what was the book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk? I thought so. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glen Elk that day. And he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. Gladly, Your Honor. I don't care. Oh, you're not getting to me, Mr. Tigray. No. I mean, you saw Glenn Elk's dead body? What time was this? Out of interest, Mr. Tigray, what winds you up the second most? No, I'm not buying it. Objection, Your Honor. Something of a low-costing pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigray? Well, I'm something of a lie-detecting pro. And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something straight. You better shut the hell up, Godot. These are the floor plans of the crime scene. Say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigray? From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this. No. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition. Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here! So from the entrance of Trebian, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. You did see the victim that day because you met with him!
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. The defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim witnessed by Mr. Kudo was not Glenn Elg, but a fake. In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade. Gladly, Your Honor. Obviously, the killer is Serial Tigre. No one else could have done it. Try me. The old man didn't just see the victim. Oh, no, no, no. Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains he saw the accused put the poison in the coffee. Objection, Your Honor! Very impressive, Mr. Godot. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack? Anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Glenn Elg, and the waitress from behind. I think the conclusion is obvious. Is this Glenn Elg really the killer? If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show. The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Who was it? Right here. Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tender Lender. Yes, I do. I know exactly who he is, Mr. Tigre. And I don't care! The defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following. There was another customer in the restaurant. There's just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seemed to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when the eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all of the contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who could have committed the crime, is you! Sure about that? Oh, I don't buy that. Indeed. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I'll give you one last chance to testify. What happened that day at Shrabian between yourself and the victim? Repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. So I have no reason to kill the kid. No. Oh, he definitely has a motive. Question is, what is it? Oh, I know exactly what his motive is. And it's got nothing to do with the money. Or does it? Did he have any way of paying the loan back? To help him, you? So you're helping him for his sake or yours? A compromise, huh? No, Maya, they wouldn't. And she was speaking figuratively. So how much were you expecting him to pay back on that day? True, Maya. This client misses a repayment. Call the whole loan in. How many times had Mr. Elk been late with his repayments? How much was he supposed to pay back every month? $50 a month. He never paid that huge loan off. How much did he have left on his debt? It's the whole amount. 58 cents in his wallet? I would say either brave or stupid. One moment, everyone.